All right, we keep it moving. 4:30 Pacific on Big Ten Network. Missouri at Purdue. Missouri is 65.5 the total. Purdue is 0-2, but they're taking money. And a lot of guys I respect and I've talked to all week like Purdue in this game. Locke was talking trash after they ran out Wyoming at home, and it's been a good call so far, so good for Rob Vino on our Big Ten Conference previews. You said, Braum didn't like the comments, what Braum was saying about his team. Maybe he knew something. They had the close loss to start at home against Northwestern, and then the shocker, more than a 2-touchdown favorite, got beat last week at home, 20-19 by Eastern Michigan, and he wasn't happy about it, Teddy. But it's a great spot for Purdue with a pissed-off team and head coach.
Yeah, I mean, here's Brahm's quote following the loss to Eastern Michigan. Remember, they ran for like 340 yards in that ballgame and lost at home as more than 2 touchdown favorites. And they lost the game thanks to a late drive that was extended. They had a sack. It was over. It was, a third down sack. And lo and behold, a personal foul penalty on the third down sack. Brahm not amused after the game. Quote, there has to be consequences for their actions. And if guys are getting 15-yard penalties, they're out of the game. If we see something close to that, that's not a penalty, they're coming out of the game. We have to do it in practice, address it in practice, and make sure they're training themselves every day to understand. You can't be silly and do things that cost your team when it is nothing beneficial for anybody. All right, that's fine to say, but nothing about Purdue has been good this year. When we talk about what happened last season, they were an overachieving team. They got hot. And you remember the game against Missouri. That was over in the first quarter. It was interceptions. They moved the ball up and down the field. And they really embarrassed the Tigers on their home field. This year, Missouri's the better team. And reading all the quotes, they have not forgotten Purdue stomping them last year. So maybe it's a Purdue spot. I wouldn't sell Missouri short in this ballgame. I do not agree with the market move here. If I'm playing, I'm laying, because look, we've got one team as a quarterback. Drew Lock's real. All right, we know that. And he had a really bad game against Purdue last year. But we're talking about, a team that's the number 11 in total offense nationally, Lock number 10 in pass efficiency. And for Purdue, I mean, Brahm's playing musical chairs with his quarterback. We have Sindelar, one game, he threw 3 picks, he got benched. Then Blow came in. And then Blow got the start against Eastern, and then he got benched. I don't like the QB shuffle for Purdue. That's an issue. Missouri's the better team this year, and they're in revenge, like the Tigers, a lot more than the Boilermakers for this one.
All right, and the 2 marquee games at night on national television.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.